Honey, is it on? Is it on? Is this
It is
thing
on.
recording?
It is
Oh my God.
on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Café con Fuego Live. We
Wait
are
a minute,
here.
espérate, Café con Fuego Live.
Café con Fuego Live.
Wait a minute, Café con Fuego Live.
Yes.
Café
yes.
con Fuego.
We are. Why don't you let the people know where we at?
We are here at the Palace in Miami, Florida. I'm down here with the Real Housewife of Miami.
Oh. We're celebrating the Palace's anniversary.
37 years. 37.
That's right.
Listen, it was before you.
It was before. Wait a minute, actually.
It was before you.
I was like 2 years old.
Well, I was 10.
So wait, you're from Miami,
I'm
aren't
from
you?
Miami, yes.
Have you ever performed here at the Palace?
No, because
No.
listen, I haven't. I've only watched drag. I've never been like a drag queen. But what I want people to understand about drag, like drag is an art. Like you can be a beautiful trans woman and be a drag queen. Like we have
Yep.
Sasha Colby.
That's right.
You remember Sasha won
Yep.
Drag Race, and she had already won
Miss
Miss
Continental.
Continental.
Yep.
Like, do you remember back in the day? Like I mean, I know you're young enough
I know things.
to know things. And remember back in the day when all the pageant tapes were out.
Yep. Miss Continental, Miss Gay
Continental,
USA, Miss
Gay
EOI.
USA, EOI, girl. And
Yes.
it's like the Erica Norells.
Yes.
Sasha Colby's, Danielle Hunters.
Erica
like,
Andrews.
Erica Andrews.
Mimi Marks.
Mimi Marks. Like the girls.
Candace Kane.
Candace Mother Kane, baby.
Yes.
Like the
Chanel
girls
Dupree.
that Chanel Dupree. Like the girls that came like way before us. That
Yes.
damn, I look like Beyonce mama
You
right
look
quick.
fire. You look fire.
I'm over here giving Miss Tina
You
about the
look
face.
fire. You look fire.
You do too, sister.
Thank you.
I want to tell y'all, people don't understand like what these moments right here mean, because you know how when people say like that you really are family, like family can fuss and fight and pull weave out and whatever, but bitch, when it comes down time for family to like really be family, like these are the times.
Yes.
And we are in so many dire times right now, especially with this administration that we have right now, that the only way that we are really going to be able to fight anything is through unity.
Yes.
That's the only way.
That's right.
That's the only way. And I remember they were asking me on page 6, they were saying to me, how do I feel about Carmen Carrera being a potential housewife of Miami? I said, I need for her to go through there and break down those doors for me to do the same thing in Atlanta.
Yes. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes.
Well, speaking of breaking down doors,
Wait a
I
minute, I haven't been
hear
on that man's back.
I hear that you're quite the actress these days.
Well, I mean, I've done a thing or two.
Okay.
I've been in Zola. I've been in shit. Where have I been?
Beauty in Black.
Beauty in Black.
Which I've been obsessed over
So you
lately.
like
I
Beauty in
binge
Black?
watch Beauty in Black. Okay, and I'm obsessed with the character. You are giving.
well,
Giving it all.
The character is based off of a real character. Cierra la puerta, por favor. So, did I do that really good?
That's good. That's good. Perfect.
So the character is based off of a real life person. Her name is Daga.
Okay.
A real life character. Her name is Daga. She was a pump doctor. She killed a woman.
Yeah.
But the story is a part of a truth that we
Wow.
trans women that have lived a long time,
Mm-hmm.
which this administration is getting ready to try to do, is to push us back in the shadows.
That's right.
Where you'll never be able to stop us from being trans. Bitch, we'll get under the table and build a titty and build an ass.
Okay.
And build a mug.
Do you feel like playing someone like Daga, like, kind of perpetuates any stereotypes? I know there was some people questioning like the fact that it was that specific role. There's a lot of controversy with Netflix
I think what needs to happen is stories need to be told.
Yes, I agree.
And I think people need to have a visual look on, these are things that we went through, especially with this upcoming administration. It is important that they see where we were and like the
Right.
things that have happened to us, and like everybody now can go down there and get gender affirming care from the doctor. We didn't have that luxury, Carmen.
That's true. I
We
remember
didn't.
these days.
We didn't have that luxury to be, get facial feminization surgery. That's why a lot of girls have pump. We have seal in our face. We have seal in our tits. We didn't have that available for us, and so people need to see that this has happened. And
Yeah.
like, not only were trans women getting gender affirming care, so were cis women.
100%.
To get bigger boobs, to get bigger asses. Like, it's important to know that we are 6 degrees of separation.
So you feel like authentic stories take precedent over trying to like being politically correct or palatable when it comes to trans stories? Because Amelia Perez, there was like some pushback with other trans actresses were like, oh, like why would you play a character like that? Like, And I feel like, I mean, for me, as like sort of like the sideline person, I just want to see what's real. I don't want to see what's perfect.
Well, you can't tell a story without telling the whole story. People like to gloss over things when the important part of telling a story is telling the story completely.
Right.
Like, listen, there are good trans, there are bad trans, like there are good people, there are bad people. There are good sides of our story, and then there are the real dark parts of our story that actually happened to us. We were killed. We're still being killed.
Yep.
We were at pumping parties. Like, you see the girls of today with these big old asses and big old titties, girl. It took time for that to happen.
Yes.
100%.
100%. So, I mean, moving forward, I want to know more about Dega season 2. How is it like working with Tyler Perry?
Well, Tyler Perry is amazing. I have to say that, and he actually pushed me to get to a space where I'm able to emote to the character and make the people feel it, because the people were telling me that they were mad at my character. And if you're a person that's playing a character and the people are mad at you, that means you did a good job. Whether if they love you a lot or if they're really angry with you,
right?
Like, that means you really
you did what you needed to do.
100%.
Okay, I'm excited. All right, so we have to cut this, and this is part 1. We're gonna
do a part 2. We're gonna come back, girl.
Yes, we're gonna do a part 2.
She here all night drinking and dancing and shit out here, girl. We're gonna be motherfucking back on Café con Fuego.
Café con Fuego podcast. We'll be right back.
Café con Fuego podcast. We'll be back. So we back in part 2.
This is part 2. Café con Fuego part 2.
Why do I want to say café con leche?
Because it's café con leche, but we put café con fuego because we got that fire.
Yes, café con fuego.
Yes.
You want to? Let me tell you one thing. People don't know me. I come from a blended family.
Yes.
Like, people don't know.
Wait, are you Dominican?
No,
you give me Dominican vibes.
I'm Puerto Rican.
You Puerto Rican? Of course you are.
Rican, honey, Rican. No, my brother is Haitian.
Okay.
And my brother is married. Both of my brothers are married to Cuban women.
Nice. Because you speak very well Spanish.
Well, I mean, I had to learn. I was a prostituta.
Okay. I love how open you are with your story. That is beautiful.
Well, Carmen, you got to understand this right here. People will try to take things that they think that they can use against you and, like, run you down with that. Like, they'll be like, oh, well, just like I saw you and Candace, that woman, and she was like, oh, you're a man and you're this. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, they want to use it. They want to use our insecurities against us, or they want to use our perceived insecurities against us. That's why we got to own our story.
That's right. And I'm like, this woman transitioned on television in front of everybody. So, like, you're not telling something, or you're not saying anything.
Like, you ain't clocking my tea. Like, you're not gonna spook my tea. I put it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the way you get ahead of the curve. Like, this is that's the way that you take the power back. Like, I got a show. It's called Fag Talk. So on Fag Talk, the reason why I chose Fag Talk was because the power in the name. Like, it was used against us. And so, like, if we as the girls can take the power back from a lot of those words, then I think that it shows people, like, you can't defeat us with that. You can't beat us with that anymore. Right. You can't do that no more.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day just passed. And I'm curious to know, how did you spend your Valentine's Day? Do you have a special loved one?
I'm always in love.
Okay.
And people are always in love with me.
Yes.
Listen, when you got that good old goddamn witch when you got that bruja chocha.
That's okay.
Chocha de la bruja. Bitch, you're gonna always be filled with love all the time.
I love that. Do you have any advice for the girls that are out there that are dealing with the dating scene? And I'm sure you know how that is.
I will tell you this. We are definitely, like, again, we're in a time where the erasure of the T is becoming prominent in politics, like, just complete erasure of the T. We've been here. We're going to always be here. You have to deal with somebody that's going to love you openly.
Yes.
I mean, it's easier said than done, because there are a lot of men who haven't gotten to this space where they're able to really find the closure within themselves. But it's important that when you do, that you take it to the next level with that person, because, and here's the thing, that don't mean get a chaser.
Right.
And it's okay if you have had a chaser.
I I tried a few chasers, a few famous ones too. But I'm not gonna. That's another conversation.
Well, I mean,
But because sometimes you just want to be loved.
that's true. I think, honestly, that we girls have gotten caught up into want to be loved. Don't center men. I would tell the person out there today, don't center men. Center yourself.
Yes, love yourself.
Once you center yourself, everything else will come to you. Because when you put everything else more important than you, you find yourself settling for a lot of shit.
Yeah, like the money will validate me. The man will validate me. The family will validate me. You
have to
validate
validate yourself. You gotta validate yourself. Listen, I look at so many attractive trans women. I look at so many attractive bio women. I look at so many women, and I'm like over the years, I have gained weight because it's the hormones.
Yeah.
Girl, I take them hormones. Girl, I be up and down with weight, and like there are times that people like try to body shame me because I've gotten more plus size or whatever. And I get out there in the paint, and I'm But I will tell you that the confidence exudes deeply in me because I know who I am, and I know what I've amassed because of who I am.
Yes.
And I don't put anybody in the center of anything except myself. And when you center yourself, everything else will navigate itself to you, like
That's right.
success, love, And here's the thing: date.
Yes, exactly. I'm such a fan of that. Like feel it out first. Like don't put the whole validation on a man. Like just see if you even like the guy.
And
like
have sex.
Girl, right. Like have a good time. Enjoy your youth.
Sex. Enjoy your youth.
Yes.
Now that doesn't be safe when you're doing it because we are still living at a time.
We practice sexual health.
Sexual health. Be safe when you're doing it. But explore. You know what I'm saying? Explore. And don't hold yourself like to this place where like, well, I don't want to be like to this thing that is like societal norms for a trans.
Like don't judge yourself so harshly. Like we already put ourselves under the microscope. Society's gonna do that, and we also be like harsh on ourselves. Like, am I clocky? Am I not clocky? Am I pretty yet? Am I there yet? Blah blah blah.
Here's the thing: when you come from when you come into the Rainbow Coalition, you got to leave all that other shit behind.
Yeah.
It's free for all in the Rainbow Coalition, honey. The rules change. Yeah, Carmen, I'd like to see you perform more.
Stop! You were telling me.
I'd like to see you perform. I was watching
maybe
my Puerto Rican queen over here wear that out there on the thing, and I was like, I need to see you back performing. I seen Poison Ivy come out with those titties and stuff. I was like, girl, I need you to get back to performing. I need to see. You gotta talk
to Roots how to put me on All Stars Trans Edition. That
girl,
I'm down for that.
And I want you to come rely on that body.
I love it. Wait, so how is it now? Like, I mean, you're home in Miami. You are on an amazing show called Beauty in Black. You're also a revolving judge on Drag Race.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, is it like a full circle moment? Like, do you feel like you have so much more to achieve?
I feel like that everything that I've dreamed, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
Like, I've had my own TV show. I'm going to have another one. I'm going to have a talk show.
Yes, that's right. Well, your mom, I saw that. Yes.
I'm going to have so much more stuff, and it's because I know that I can do it.
Yes.
Just like you knew that you were going to be where you are.
Yeah.
You have to know it.
You have it in you.
The motto is, it's a cut. Okay, the motto is this. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know.
Amen.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us.
If you're enjoying this, put hearts, likes, share it, chop it up.
Yes, and make sure you watch T.S. Madison on RuPaul's Drag Race, also on Beauty in Black. Anything else you want to plug?
Everywhere, honey. I'm in everything and everywhere. Everything and everywhere, honey.
I love it.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.